Hey, welcome to my GodFit channel. This is just basic Christianity 101 simple topics with simple answers. And today's topic, we're going to talk about natural disasters. So let's start off by reading Genesis chapters 18 and 19, which tells you the true nature of God. So God came down to destroy the 5 cities near Sodom and Gomorrah because they were vile, prideful, and because of their sexual acts. But Abraham pleaded with God and said, "Would you destroy the righteous with the wicked?" And God said, "No. If those cities had any righteous people in them, he would spare those cities, but they did not." So you see, God is so good that he will not kill the good and the innocent just to punish the wicked and the vile. God doesn't work like this. He is a good God all of the time. In Genesis chapter 9, this is the story about the flood. God destroyed the earth with a flood. And then he promised that he would never flood the earth again, nor will he destroy flesh by a flood. The rainbow is a sign from God to us, promising us, giving us a covenant between God and every living creature made of flesh that is upon the earth, that a flood shall no more destroy the earth, nor the people. With all of these natural disasters, and yes, they seem to happen more and more each year, and with all the loss of life that always happens with these natural disasters, the innocent are always killed with the wicked. This is not of God. Whoever says this is God's work is a complete idiot. God doesn't work like this. Now, with the recent floods in Central Texas and New Mexico this year, I want to remind everyone that God said in Genesis 9 that he would not send floods to destroy the flesh. These terrible tragedies and all natural disasters happen because of these 3 main reasons. Number 1, we live in a broken world because of sin, meaning everything God created was perfect and good, no evil, nothing broken, no curse, perfect. But once Eve took the fruit, then tempted Adam, and he ate, evil and sin was introduced into this physical world. From that point on, the world has slowly started to decay, decline, and fall apart. And as sin increases, the world's systems decreases and falls apart. The curse of sin, the curse of disobedience, grows. In Psalms 82:5 says, "All the foundations of the earth are out of course." Meaning now we live in a very broken world, a world tainted with sin, and according to the second law of thermodynamics, the world as we know it is in a gradual course of disorder and chaos. That is why we have natural disasters. Because again, we live in a sinful and broken world, and natural disasters are inevitable because the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together. Romans 8:33. The second reason we have natural disasters is because the kingdom of darkness has been given a certain amount of power. Yes, the Bible says that Satan is the little god of this world, that he is the prince of the power of the air, Ephesians 2:2. Satan and his forces have been given power to control the weather. Think about this. When Peter walked on water with Jesus, Satan sent strong winds to put fear into Peter, and it worked. His fear overcame his faith, and he began to sink, Matthew 14. He also sent strong winds in Job 1:19 to destroy the house that they were in, killing all of Job's kids. Revelations 13:13 and Job 1:16 says that Satan has power to send fire from heaven and burn things up. So you see, the kingdom of darkness has power, and yes, it does have a hand in all of these natural disasters. Remember, the kingdom of darkness is here to steal, kill, and destroy, John 10. So yes, you can blame Satan because he took the power of air from mankind and when men sinned in the garden. Yes, you can blame the kingdom of darkness, but do not blame God. And the last reason, number 3, why natural disasters hit the earth is because the fallen angels and their technology. Meaning, these fallen angels are extremely intelligent, and they've been given knowledge, wisdom, and advanced technology to certain of our rulers of this world, to specific humans in high places, just so they can create chaos and weapons of war. They've been given this technology that allows them to control the weather and manipulate certain foundations of the world. Examples of these are the HARP, H-A-R-P, which is a weather manipulation center. The James Webb Laser, they claim it's a telescope, but it's actually an advanced laser. And they have many, many satellites in our orbit that can emit enough powerful energy to create lasers and EM waves of intense proportions. They have cloud seeding technology, which they used to use silver iodine and drop these particles in the clouds from above. We call these chemtrails. But anyway, now they have the technology that they can shoot these lasers from long distance and break up the water molecules in that storm to produce 2 to 4 times more particles within the storm, which in turn can advance a low-level storm into a huge storm. Research Hurricane Katrina, which went from a level 1 to a level 5 in less than a half a day. We also have satellites that can shoot down lasers from space that can create intense thermal energy, aka laser beams, that can create fires. The kingdom of darkness can control certain parts of the earth, like volcanoes and earthquakes. These are highly, highly advanced beings. Their knowledge is way above ours. Read the book of Enoch, and it tells you how advanced these fallen angels truly are. So we need to stop blaming God for these terrible and destructive natural disasters. They are either caused because, again, we live in a broken world, or it is because Satan has the power and the ability to push these natural disasters on us. Or it is because they've been given knowledge, wisdom, and technology to create disasters with our technology, in which they have weaponized the weather. Read these chapters in full to increase your faith. Genesis 9, 18 through 19, Job 1, Psalms 82, Romans 8, Ephesians 2, Matthew 14, Revelations 13. Y'all have a great day. Be safe and stay away from bad people, because bad company corrupts good character. And always remember, to God be all the glory. Jesus really is God. Jesus really is Lord. Peace.